Alrighty, new day. I'm already over here, so might as well continue on with it. So this is the next day. This is Feb 7th. Also, why is this not moving at all? That's interesting. Okay, well, I've got this stuff. 1456. Let's do. Hopefully, okay. We start off somewhat pretty strong. All reds. Man, I wish I could have gone through the thing the previous one much faster. I had the letters. I knew there was like what are the odds that there's no vowels? I was kind of banking on that, and that kind of blindsided me. Don't think I would have gotten much anyways. Um so we could let's go with bound potentially. Bound. There's two over there. Um Fruit. There's one in the right spot, and there's one yellow. So whatever the one is in the right spot, it's definitely not the U. There's no R because of this bit. So we'll figure this stuff out. We'll figure that out. I'm wondering if I can rule out the U at some point. If I can go with boo, if I can risk it and I can switch out the B as well, I can rule out those two. Because I have a feeling it's not the B either. So if I can go with uh, shoot, shoe. What if I just go with or, and then I know that's the HO and I can rule out those two. Or the H, sorry, the SH. At that point, I'm just ruling out the O. So I'm gonna try a little bit more. Come on, you know. Well, I mean, I can confirm the O, but I can't rule out the U is my main thing. So I want to try going with like something with bar code. So maybe deal with that later. Actually, um, let's go with gray growl group potentially, and then we can. No, I've got to use some of this. Okay, brow. That kind of works, and then we can assume that the W isn't there. The S are. There should only be one yellow, and we're gonna assume that that yellow is the O. Oh, okay. Well, there's nothing in this. That kind of worked out a little bit better, maybe, because the O is now ruled out. I'm not gonna make the same mistake again as last time and be like, oh yeah, there has to be a U. I mean, honestly, it could also be something else because we have an I mostly over here. Okay, so then we can go with lofty potentially, and then rule out the LFTY. Let's just see what this goes. Yep, there we go. Rule out a bunch more. There's no F. There's no T. There is that's there's no Y. And, nothing else that we can rule out completely. So there's two out of these, and U and I are definitely a thing. FR, yeah. So U and I are definitely a thing. So U has to be this. The I is in the right spot. Kind of figured this would be in the right spot, but now we can confirm it. The U is over here, and there's either an N or a D. So we've got three letters. I mean, two confirmed letters and one potentially in that area. So given this, the U has to be the second letter. Could technically be the first as well, but More likely to be the second. Um, and so it's going to be XU, XI, and then something. I'm thinking it could be tunic, or no, no. There's a T, right? So it can't be tunic. Um, but I'm thinking like the N kind of U and I kind of works well together. Um, une, uno. Um, maybe it's unique, and then is there anything that works with unique? Thinking runic maybe, but like that doesn't work. Okay, now let's say if we're doing a D in the middle, so it could be UD. Um, Gudir, Gusir, Sudir. Uh, okay, what if it's N at the beginning or a D at the beginning? Do what could become in the what could come in the middle? Let's just figure out the middle. It could actually be a QU also. That's QU something. No, but it has to be a vowel over there, right? Kun. What vowel could go over there? Only an I, but we can have QUI. Yeah. So it's not a Q either. So it could be. Let's just do this. UXI something. What goes in the middle? It could be P in the middle. It could be a D. It could be a G. It can't be a J. Yeah, I don't think it can be a J. It can't be a K. Can't be. It could be. Let's see. Nope. I think it's a C, a V potentially, an M, C, a V, an M, an N, or it could be a D, or it could be a P. Um, let's say if it's a P, so it could be PID, Cupid, technically. I mean, it's a proper noun, but we can maybe do it. Okay, there's there's the U that we were pretty sure about. There's the I. It could be the C, the P, or the D. It doesn't really. It can't be the D because the D would have shown up as a yellow if it was the D. So it's an N somewhere over here. So it's either Noopy something. Does that work with anything? Noopip, new pig, new pick, new piz, new piz, new piz, new pim, new pin. No. So it has to be cumin actually works. So cumin, that should be it. There we go. There we go. Seven guesses. We're doing pretty consistent on seven. Um, the average is a little bit more than seven, but that's fine. I wish I could see the history, but so far so good.